and then or Spider-Gwen's bust kind of here to kind of mirror those, so she'll be kind of right here. And then, yeah, so just kind of take your video right to the end. Just see what that looks like when I'm done there. Cesar Antonio Amez Gonzalez. Cass. There you go. Sorry, I had to do that for a second. And what am I doing? Public. Dexter says, yo, man. Alright. I'm listening to the South Park commentary.
First time we were
Season 8.
And looking back, there's totally a reason for it. I mean, basically, if we can try to take you to this moment.
What up, Dexter?
It was November when we were doing this episode. Starting in January, we had done 7 episodes of South Park. We'd gone right into shooting a Team America, which was right into these. And basically, sort of fallen and scrambled our way through the first 3 episodes. And we were just leaning right in.
I want to see my little Terminator.
We literally
What's up, Corey?
5 or 6 days off.
Showing him my Terminator.
And every other day, taking your brain around trying to be creative, trying to rewrite Team America, trying to do all this stuff.
You look cool among all your rocks.
And so really, sitting around there for hours.
I know. Wait, turn that on. Hey.
You know, we love the idea when we do it in a voice correct.
You turn off the light?
Oh.
I didn't even notice when it came back on. Yeah, man, I'm doing great. How are you today? Let's see here. So we're gonna do black suit over this.
22 minutes was then in Sam's room going to that's not a good idea. What about that? Because that's totally how it felt. And it definitely is, it was a crab people moment. You know, and crab people comes up in this again because the crab people sort of now is the phrase for us when we just can't think of anything.
The ultimate, like, third act fucking cop out. Let's just get out of this.
It was basically like, we did it first in South Park is Gay, where we had a great show. We had an awesome setup and some fun second act stuff, and we just couldn't figure out a way out of it. So it's like, what about people that are sort of half crab and half people?
What about crab the earth and want to take over?
It was funny because half the people like super stoked on crab people because it is so dumb, but they're gonna have it. So then it was just like, you know, now in the writers' room, whenever we're like, oh man, how do we do this? How do they get out of this? Crab people.
Alright.
And that means basically, let's just bail. Let's just give up. And then that was the thing.
What's up, Christopher Quest? How you doing, man?
That's my cat. That's Jake.
Evan says,
The other
oh
idea
shit.
is we need to do a show where they're in
Are you expecting that, Evan, or probably not then, I
or
guess?
let's just shoot really cute animals, wide angle with with a close up with a wide angle lens, and we'll just play that for 22 minutes and see what people think.
And it's like that when you read about, you know, you can work really hard on a show, whatever show it is, you're cooking up an or you could just shoot animals.
Alright, I got someone sending me a cool book for another Miles Morales
All the time want to see puppies on TV.
revision, actually. It's going to be on a Spider-Man 1, so
I do think that the video we
it's
have.
exciting. A crane variant, even. It's beautiful. No, it wasn't nice. I like surprising people a little bit. I'm glad that happened.
I think that's funny. And I think it's funny when they trip.
Not too much,
Where they
but
bring home cough syrup,
I didn't tell you you were up
and they
next.
trip,
So.
and there's one shot where Cartman's in the background and he's just looking at a wall.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing this for an hour or two,
And
but
that's exactly what
you know, I'll give you guys a hot tip. Line Breakers is selling their Aaron Bartling Last Ronin #2 tonight in 2 hours, 1 hour and 50 minutes. So that's my deadline, and then I gotta get off so I can try to buy one, man, because they're hard to come by. I have an Aaron Bartling #1 metal variant coming, which I'm excited about, but I need to get this #2 raw book. Well, I'm not gonna get the raw book. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get the signature series with the remark on it, because it's actually not that bad of a price. I'm like, damn, it's limited to 350 though, so I hope I freaking get one, because they're gonna be that's gonna be the thing to get today. Even though Scorpion tried to snipe it with their Scorpion Insider deal, which boy are they smart, but I don't think it'll work.
This was another one of those episodes that was out of nowhere. I mean, it was just sort of.
Eddie, what's up, buddy? Loser Eddie, just like me.
It was right when all the Paris Hilton's Guess jeans ads were coming out, and I was like so pissed off because I was like, that's where it finally reached the point of like, okay, now we're no longer telling little girls to laugh at this girl. We're actually telling little girls to emulate this girl, and that this girl is something to be looked up to, and it's just so pathetic because she's a stupid spoiled whore, and like how is that supposed to be something a little girl should look up to? I don't even have a daughter. If I had a daughter, I would be just livid. But you know, it's just amazing that people would allow that.
It's also like, you know, we've been doing, you know, like I don't know if I've seen her out, but it's like I've never met anybody who has a nice thing to say about her, right? You know, but everyone can't wait to get her into their fucking party, right? You know what I mean? And it's like even the most highbrow like party you'll go to, and it's like they've Paris Hilton's who she is, you know what I mean? And it's like just hold her in.
And by the way, she's a dog. I mean, just you know, it's like it's not a newsflash or anything, but just like that's what I thought too when I saw her.
Like she has such an amazing figure. It's like, well, she's skinny and she's 22.
Yeah. It'd be one thing. It'd be one thing. It was I'd still be pissed off if it's like
weird figure at 22. It's
like if Guess Jeans wanted to make her a model, and it's like, yeah, she's a stupid.
When are me and Ed up, bro?
I'll
I'll check my box later. I'll let you guys know, but I'm not 100% sure. I got a lot in my line right now, so. Christopher Quest says, chilling, bro, waiting for Thanksgiving. Oh, what? Why did you just say that? Now that's all I can think about. I got a whole week, almost a whole week before I get to eat Thanksgiving. Come on, man. I gotta sit with that this whole time? Thanks a lot. No, I can't stop thinking about it. Thanksgiving. Oh boy. Let me remix.
She's coughing up into her hand in case it wasn't clear. That is male spooge. Somehow we were able to right here.
Oh dear, I need to know.
Alright, we'll move on.
We'll go laugh at some more of our own shit.
The other girls are acting really strange.
This is Cartman's incredible gift, and I don't remember anything about it.
Oh, he does have something on his shoes. Is that a red outline on his shoes? Oh, not really.
See, this really
Oh yeah, he's
is
got a red
basically
outline.
now we're at basically
Now we're just almost
Sure, he's got little booties almost, just like Spider-Gwen. So I can give him that. Just give him a little color.
Rebounded from, okay, we're out of idea, we're done, we're burnt, we kind of got through that show. And then we did the Paris Hilton show, which we're like, oh wow, that's pretty good. Maybe we do still got it. And then we came back this week, we're like, oh my god, no, we're done, we're fried. And I honestly can't remember. I pulled this episode out of our ass, and
what happened after? How did they catch the serial murder guy? The serial hand guy.
oh, there's the Red Dragon stuff we're showing in the slideshow.
Oh yeah, do you see all the shitty travel photos? That was funny. That was funny.
That took a long time.
Yeah.
Figure out how to make it funny. But it's also obviously it's what's that crystal? Dead Zone.
Oh, definitely.
You telling me I got a 13-pounder waiting, calling to me to cook it?
That's where
I know, right?
Carmen's wearing a little robe and walking around the cave.
That's all I can think about those. Just eating like those Thanksgiving Day sandwiches the day after Thanksgiving. You put all the ingredients on one sandwich and
More than we thought we would.
I just
oh
remember
man, is that good or what?
Oh my god, we're about to pull out this year from hell. This is what we call the year from hell. And we had really 6 weeks off after this.
PayPal taken care of. Thank you.
We've only got one
Appreciate
more
that,
show
man.
to do. We had no idea what that show was going to be, but it was like if we can just make it to one more show.
Yeah, I trust you, buddy. I knew you were good for it, so
I like this little
no
song.
worries.
Yeah, this is weird.
I like
yeah,
face
this
walk.
I got a face walk.
Yeah, this is good too.
He got a beard. We just did that first night too. It's just like you should just have a beard, and we didn't. And then it was like 4 days later we came up with the face one.
Making me hungry, bro. No, that's what. But this is a chain reaction because he made me hungry. Who said that? Christopher? I think Christopher said it, so blame him.
It's so gratuitous. So stupid. Alright, okay, good. We saw what we wanted.
So let me set the scene for you here. It's Thursday. We're 1 week away from our year from hell, and we can't believe we've actually made it. We actually made Team America. We actually had made 2 seasons of South Park all in 1 year, and it was about to be over. So now it's Thursday. We all sit down in the writers' room. He's like, "Okay, guys, one more show, one more idea. What should we do?" And nothing, just nothing, all day Thursday, just hours and hours and hours. And finally, we're like, it's like 9 p.m. and you're like, you know what? We got nothing. Go home. Go home.
I was gonna get a 20-pounder, but heard buying that big is concerned.
Trying to do an
Gathering
animated show.
turkey. Considered a gathering turkey. Didn't want the feds called on me. What? I'll fight over a turkey and turkey sandwiches. Feds can. If the feds are monitoring turkey weight, we are in trouble. We are in a bad place. George Orwell ain't got nothing on the turkey place. That's a t-shirt.
Not make it. And I remember all day Friday just trying and nothing. And then there was this little shred of an idea, which was, you know, the John Denver Critter Christmas. But that's all we knew. It was just like
Oh my gosh, the Christmas critters from South Park. Does anybody remember them? That's so insane.
And then I kept saying, oh, I don't want to do a Christmas show because whatever the show is, it's not going to be good because we don't have any time now to do it, and we don't even have an idea. So I don't want to ruin the South Park sort of track record for Christmas shows.
I'm making myself hungry.
Finally, it's Saturday morning.
Yeah, I know you're joking.
No idea.
That's pretty funny.
Going anywhere. Everyone's pulling their hair out because the animators are just sitting there with nothing to do. Now we've got 4 days to entire episode, and we're like, we're doing Critter Christmas somehow, some way. And I just start writing pages for In the Forest on these critters, and we start talking about it more time. And then I remember Saturday afternoon, it kind of broke. It was like, okay, they need Stan's help.
No, the thing that made us go, that's it, was blood orgy.
Right. They're satanic.
Blood orgy.
Actually double worship.
Which idea came from that movie Event Horizon, I think, with Lawrence Fishburne, where they go up to this spaceship that they're not getting any signals from. They're trying to figure out what happened to the crew, and all this supernatural stuff happens. And then they finally find the tapes of what happened to the crew, and it's just this freaking blood orgy where they're all eating each other, having sex, and it's just awful. It's like, What terrible movie, and that's a sweet moment in it, though.
But I remember we had to stay up super late Saturday and like trying to figure stuff out. And then I went home and was still very unsettled because I was exhausted and like all nervous because I was like, how are we gonna make this into a show? It doesn't make any sense. And then I remember Sunday we had the idea of like, what if this is all just a story that Cartman's telling? And all of a sudden, it all clicked into place, and I was able to go and write like
Of
15
Stan,
pages
Stan getting fucked over,
yeah,
basically.
by Cartman's story, and it'll all rhyme, and it'll be the same. And it was just like that's it, and so we scrambled Sunday, and I'll never forget the feeling. I was driving home in my car on Sunday, and it dawned on me as I was driving home at like midnight. It was like we're gonna pull this off. Like the pages are in, animation's going pretty good. We're gonna get a show done. It's gonna be funny. This year, we did it. And I remember just roaring in my car. I roared like a lion. And I didn't mean to. It just came out of me. And I was just sitting there behind the wheel going, "Rah!" And just screaming. I was like, wow, that's pretty messed up. But it was a pretty great feeling to know we had pulled that unit off. Where I'll never put myself in that position again. But it turns out, this is one of my favorites.
I love it. A lot of these voices were inspired by that.
Yeah.
9 viewers. It's more viewers than I've ever had. They just want to see what I'm doing to this book. They're like, holy shit.
Yeah. It was one of those things where like, remember that as a kid? That was so great.
And yeah, I might. So kind of watch for that. It's fun.
Most little kid, most Christmas things and holiday things from our youth at least. You know, you like them because of the nostalgia too, but they're not very good. Yeah, this is really sweet. And that's about
So
it.
yeah, in summation, overall, it seemed as though we made and finished and started a feature film in the midst of all this, and we did a feature film. I give us a B+.
Let's say B+. Let's say B++.
Well, thanks. We'll see y'all in season 9.
You may have invited some people. Cool, man.
Hi, everybody.
Thanks for sharing it.
Hi, everybody. It's Matt Stone.
And we're back to do more mini commentaries. In case you haven't heard
No,
us doing commentaries,
I haven't actually messed up any books yet. Any issues, like if I splatter paint, which has happened a couple of times, anything like that, you know. I'm crane trained, so like I can basically fix it if there's a problem.
But this season
Turn a
started
problem
with,
into the best part of the painting sometimes.
we kind of went into the season with absolutely no idea.
Is the goal.
Because we had a writer's retreat we came up with so that Garrison should get a sex change and kind
That looks good for his boot.
Yeah.
His little boot. I'm just gonna kind of go segment by segment and fill them in. Make them look real nice because this is such a nice book. You know, I don't want to do a half-assed
This
job.
one was actually about 4 minutes long in the original.
Unlike the other books I work on, I do half-assed job on those.
We showed it to Comedy Central and they were so
I like to joke. We're
we
jokes
actually
to
even made we made the president. We were like, no, but you can't just cut it out. It's too good. And watching it now, I'm like, why did we think that was sweet?
It's fucking gross.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's like, yeah, it isn't there for just like 3 little 1-second things, but it was about a minute. And it was just like Mr. Garrison over the whole thing going, we had no idea for an episode, so we thought we'd just put that in. That'll be disgusting. Yeah.
But this was the episode that this was the one where I almost pulled a Dave Chappelle because it was the weekend before the season was going to start, and I was like, okay, we've got no ideas for shows. I don't even know what this idea for a show is. We're done. I'm getting out of here. I can't deal with this stress anymore. And I was just going to leave. And then I thought, well,
Then we came up with the dolphin.
yeah.
And it was like, all right.
Well, it wasn't that the dolphin was sweet. It was that he was a lawyer, half lawyer. He was a dolphin lawyer, so he was a dolphin. And I was like, okay, well, that's cool. I'll see. That's so dumb. So
But I don't know if we call it before in South Park, but that Trinidad, Colorado is one of the world's like foremost places for sex change operations.
yeah, there was a doctor there. At least when we were growing up, it was like one of the only places.
It was that Trinidad, Colorado, and Bangkok. So it actually does make sense that Mr. Garrison is looking at for a sex change. And
Everyone's lips big enough.
it's just not how that's good.
So hopefully when you're watching, you're listening. But anyway, this was just basically the idea of because I remember when I was a kid, I really wanted to go to the Broncos. That's all I cared about. And I didn't like football. I just wanted to play on the Broncos. But because
Everything from South Park is pulled from real life. That's what I'm learning from this.
But I felt like
It's pretty
I didn't
hilarious.
I wasn't the right body for it, mostly because I'm black. But then I felt like I was sort of a Denver Bronco trap in my body. That's enough about that episode. Move on.
So this episode was basically a combination of Burning Man, kind of a Burning Man or like a Bonnaroo festival comes to South Park combined with the core, right? That movie, really terrible movie came out called The Core, and this really started with us trying to making fun of that idea of this is before the teen thing. Remember the concerts that they did for world poverty and stuff, but really love that idea of people sitting around and having a concert to solve some problem, and then all sitting there going, let him hear you over there in Washington, like thinking they're actually accomplishing anything. Like sitting around jamming, smoking pot and jamming, think you're really changing the world. Washington D.C. for you, douchebag. Meanwhile, there's real people actually meeting that are actually trying to figure out. It's okay if you want to go and just party and smoke pot and listen to music. That's fine. It's when it gets elevated to like you're doing something that you're changing the world. You really are just smoking pot. Just don't apologize for it. And we both, Trey and I met in Boulder, Colorado, where we both went to school for 4 or 5 years, and so we're very, we're very, very unwanted. We know him. To this day, I know him better than they know themselves.
There's a little piece of
You want to solve a hippie? Committed a murder, you and I.
this episode actually had
like a hippie.
we just did an episode this last season where we had Cartman as Dog the Bounty Hunter, and actually we had him as Dog the Bounty Hunter in this episode almost a year before, and so for a bunch of this he was sort of Dog the Bounty Hunter going around picking up all the hippies, and then at the last minute, like on Sunday, we changed it all because we figured not enough people really knew who Dog the Bounty Hunter was yet, and so we just changed it and put him in the orange sort of termite kind of suit, and then we did the Dog the Bounty Hunter idea later.
Dog the bounty hunter.
So this episode
I'm the dog, the big dog.
I can't remember who first turned this on to Wayne, but it was one of those internet things where someone was like, "You got to go to this internet site. You got to go." And we went to, I think it was just wingmusic.com.
I think we put it on there. She just released an album, covers of ATV.
I got an email. It was one of those things where we went to it online, and we're just like, is this a joke? Like, this is either a super sweet joke or it's a super sweet not joke. And basically, like, we just kept downloading the music, and whenever I felt down, I would just download some Wayne singing the Carpenters. And so then we came up with the idea of like, well, how can we love Wayne music so much, how can we have Wayne in the show? And then came with the idea of the boys being our managers. And then it was just this quick kind of race to try to see if we could actually get, of course it was all going to hinge around us being able to get Wayne's actual recordings and use them in the show. And so
She lived in New Zealand.
yeah. And so I think that she, even through the whole thing, she never, she didn't know, was it a joke on her, or were we seriously, big fans or whatever, but it didn't matter because after the show aired, we put the name of her website up at the end of the show. And I guess our website, went so crazy it crashed, and, but she was so happy, and, a month later, I got this card in the mail saying, thank you, Mr. Parker, you have so much.
I think she made a bunch of money.
Yeah, she made a bunch of money.
Nice.
Made her career, and she was she's super stoked about it.
That's cool. Good for her. I'm glad we helped her out.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty bold. If you just go to Wayne Music, I think it's way
Just go to Wayne Music.
you'll feel like you really haven't done anything with your life when you check out the details.
And the thing was that the only thing she was worried about was she didn't want to look ugly. She didn't want her drawing.
Oh yeah, she had to approve her drawing. Yeah, we had to send her a JPEG of her character so she could approve it. Because she looks good. Yeah.
They're like, well, what do you want? You're not Britney Spears.
Asian characters in South Park just have no eyeballs.
Yeah.
Here you go. Your
what's pretty funny too is that we have Token singing the song in the show, and all we did was we took the actual Lou Rawls song, right, and we got the rights to it, so we just took that and we just sped it up, and we sped it up the same amount we speed up.
I need to do. Hold on. I need it to be known Clayton did this one originally for me. Oh well, so I gotta guess Clayton inspiration for my idea. That's true, Ken. That's cool that you're here, man. Didn't he do? Yeah, he definitely did some. Yeah, he did this. But yeah, I keep thinking about you when I'm working on this. But this was not my suggestion. This was actually the suggestion of someone else. If someone else had the same idea you did, I didn't spoil it. Did you get your book? What score did it get, bro? I don't know if I ever saw it in a post or anything. Did you post it?
This is our famous Best Friends Forever episode. This is the episode we won the Emmy for. This is an Emmy-winning episode. It's Emmy-winning. So it really speaks for itself. Yeah, it's obviously the best one. It's obviously the best soundtrack of all time. It was a very last-minute episode. We actually had the idea for the episode that aired after this, which was the losing that with baseball. And we were about to. On Thursday we went in for the writers meeting. We were going to work on that, but then I was just like, the Terry Shiloh thing. They had just pulled her feeding tube, and so there's sort of a countdown waiting for that. Like that day, we were all like, this is insane.
I brought in the first print and he changed the seat to black and red. I posted it in the group. Oh, okay. I probably saw it then, but I don't recall. Yeah, and then someone on that same day, one of the Morales brothers probably got shoes then. He got shoes and like a hood, right? I was a little bit kerfluffled there at first because remember, you got one and another got one, and they were kind of similar, but they were different. And I couldn't remember which one you got, but yeah, you got that one. It was a great day, man. They brought us food from down the street. That was great food. Let's see.
There's a lot of times people too. They wonder, oh, well, did we have some kind of deal with Sony? Because this was right when the PSP came out. It's funny because we always do a lot of shows going all the way back to like Sega Genesis. We've done shows, that were about the newest thing, and it's like, but the truth is, we don't get any we don't do any endorsements for anybody. We never tell the company we're going to do it. The truth is, we just love video games. So like when there's a kid excited about a video game coming, that's what we're thinking about at that time. And also, it's like, as much as you make Sony happy when you do something like this, when you piss off Nintendo, you also find commercials on your show. And so, we try to give them all kind of equal time because we love them all. And we think there's plenty of space in the world for all the video games.
There's also I remember when we were making this episode, we had a big debate about the end because we're building up to this final battle between heaven and hell. And of course, we've got the joke version, which is you don't really get to see it; you just get to watch. You get to see the guy narrate it. But there was a while there when we were really going to do a big battle between heaven and hell. That was a big debate of whether we should actually do the battle or if it would be satisfying to have we do it. We just realized the show wasn't really about that. The show was about meeting right, like all that stuff. So it's a funny joke that worked out. I think it worked out well. I remember it worked out that way because we couldn't have animated it.
Yeah, but we were going to make it a two-parter. Remember? It was going to be a two-parter, but then the whole thing was Terry Shiloh was gonna die like the night this aired. She did. She died like the night.
I think it the day after, or the night of the day, yeah.
And so she really kind of ruined our chances for a two-parter fight from there. So now she's in heaven, fighting.
Move on. Thanks for the emoji burst, Ken. That was funny. Yeah, he did the sneakers, and I got 2 that day. Oh, those were both yours? Or no, you got a different one. I got UF4 and Spider-Geddon Zero. Oh, okay. He changed the Spider-Man in the back to Miles. Oh, you got both of those. Dang, there might have even been a third one that day then, because I'm pretty sure that someone else got the UF4. It's kind of a blur to me, bro, so I'm probably just incorrect. I don't remember. I don't remember. There's too much to remember. All I remember is interacting with you because you were there all damn day. Kent was there for like 14 hours, and he helped us load up, and he's a very good guy. Seems like a nice guy.
Well, in figuring out how you play baseball and lose was even tough. Yeah. Okay, well, if both teams want to lose, there's basically new rules for the entire right. It's a whole different kind of game. All right. Well, now it's all about trying to hit the kid's bat. The pitcher's trying to hit the kid's bat so that it can at least be a bunt. Right. It was tough. There was a hard episode to just not even thinking of jokes, just logistically to figure out how to make it happen and work. But then we came up with Bad Dad. Yeah, Bad Dad. And then so that was fun because all you need to do is type of Bad Dad. There's also there's a scene in this show that's actually sometimes in South Park we'll just take a scene.
He did like 7 remarks, and then he also did a remark on a debit card, and yeah, was there to be the first to enter and last to leave. Yeah, don't regret it. Yeah, that was an awesome remark on that credit card. Clayton has a picture of that, and I don't, and I wish I did. I'll get that from him at some point, but yeah, dude, that was just a great time in general. We all had a good time. Don't regret it. Yep. Thank you, Bill Mottram. Thanks, man.
I remember playing like Little League baseball when I was 6 years old. All right, let's keep it boring. Let's keep going.
All the other teams are worth it.
So this is the death of Eric Cartman, and this is I remember I came up with the idea for this episode while hiking around in Tasmania. And the only reason I remember that is really the only time it's ever happened where I've been on vacation doing something else and I had an idea for a show. It almost never worked out. But what it hinged around was I knew that I wanted Cartman, all the boys to say basically ignore him. Cartman to think he was dead and then go to Butters, who did acknowledge him.
Oh yeah. I forgot you might have a picture.
But it all hinged around Cartman's gonna have to do something so.
Yeah, I mean, I had access to his phone for a while. I should have just sent myself the pictures, but not that smart. Okay, kind of a dipshit.
What's the worst possible thing he could do? And actually, we animated a whole bunch of the show. We just didn't have the first scene. And then finally, we were eating Kentucky Fried Chicken and talking about how it was really just all about the skin. That's all that matters. And someone was like, well, what if someone just put all the skin on that chicken? Sure. That person related to me. I think that might be one of my favorite lines in South Park right there, where he says, I'm going to go sit on that toilet reading comic books after eating all the chicken. That's it. Like that line takes me back to everything.
Oh crap, that's hilarious.
But it's funny because like this scene right here, we already had this. We had them sitting there going, "Can you believe it?" And Kyle
It
going,
should be
"He always does
delivered
this stuff."
today.
And, Stan going, "Well, this time it's final." So we're like, "Oh, what is this thing gonna be?" And then we ended up totally Cartman. He would take all the pepperoni off of all the other pieces and eat all the pepperoni. And then it all fell together because it was like, well, then he goes to the toilet, he's sick, and then that's when they're pulling out a box. Because before it was just he went home and they just happened to be taking the refrigerator out of the box and he thought that was surprise. But as soon as we made it sticking up the toilet with chicken skin, it all came together really nicely. It's all about that line. And it does actually plot-wise make sense. In this episode, I think this episode actually ended up on our 10 favorite. But because it is just Butters, it's great Butters and Cartman. Yeah, that's just always pretty good. But yeah, Butters and Cartman are two together. They're two opposites, and put them together.
Anything else about this episode? No, it was just really good. Yeah. Let's move on to the next really good one.
I knew this book would bring you back out of the woodwork, Kent. I was like, man, I want to talk to Kent.
Every season now, anyway.
He's never in this stream. Actually, in quite a bit, I've noticed.
Was actually the last episode. And really, the only idea we had was that, you know, one of the kids was getting the first one. And we went back and forth a lot with which character was actually everything. Well, it did come out as being Mr. State.
I always misspell the word appreciate and guard. I don't know why I have such a problem. That's my problem.
I remember there was that time in about 5th and 6th grade when you're growing up where you like kind of can't wear sweatpants. It's cool, kind of like kind of things happen. Nice to this is also the first appearance of Buka the Fagatini. Yeah, our go-to.
Buka the Fagatini.
It was based off of Macaroni Grill, which was the first. When Macaroni Grill opened in Denver, and Denver was still like 45 minutes away from where I was in the mountains, but basically we could go down. We first went down there with the family. And it was just, you know, in Denver, it was basically like an Olive Garden. Yeah, it's like Olive Garden. But for me and even for my entire family, we were like, wow, this is like authentic Italian food. We're like at a really expensive, really nice place. And the guys would come along and would say that stuff. They're like, you know, so let's try our fettuccine alfredo and just like, you know, it's autentico Italiano. Wow. It looked like they took a gas station. It's one of those things where they bought an old bank and put some stuff like the proper siding on it and it looked all Italian, but you could tell it was all paint. Something like that, yeah. Still there. Yeah. Yeah. It's right next to John Elway's Steakhouse. I remember when we moved to California, our friend George Brandon was kind of our favorite thing.
Typing so fast it sounded like gunshots. Damn. Sorry, my volume's not that great. I'm having a new camera come in and then I'll try to work on having a better streaming setup for you guys too. Maybe it'll be tolerable.
And it kind of still is. They still go to Italian restaurants. But for
Queso bonita, queso bonita.
This is probably my favorite scene of the show, just because this is where the first time we had Butters come in and take a pee, and he does that thing where he pulls his pants down and lifts his shirt up. Just because we've since then we've had him do this about 4 other times in other shows. Just because the way he does that. The other thing that this show has, I remember, is the car chase. Animators did that great 3D building action. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, because we didn't come up with the car chase until like Monday night. Yeah, so we suddenly had to do this whole car chase in 24 hours. It was that way where you're like, how are we going to do this? And then I don't know, they're like, oh, yeah, we do that.
Car Chase City, that's the name of the game. Things is all groovy now. Totally lame. Great sound, that's a good thing, bro. I've watched so many lives and most you can't hear anything. Oh, that's good. Good.
And unfortunately, we were kind of victims of our own what we had been doing. Everyone.
Yeah, so how are y'all doing?
Like 2 weeks, and yet everyone was now it got, you know, everyone was getting used to the fact that we could respond to something so quickly.
Everybody got their holiday stuff already purchased? Just kidding. Everybody knows we all wait until 1 month before. Except for our moms, am I right?
Just making fun of that movie the day after tomorrow and how they treat
Capture City, that's the name of the game. Which is improving now. I totally like.
the global warming, like the
Shit's gone too far. Can't you put
Which
it
is how
in
rad
the
like
cover?
there's like global warming causes an ice age, so they cover it every day, and then it chases the lead character.
Let's rock. Let's roll.
And then they realize like, it's a
God, yes, and
they realize that that was so crappy that they had to
let's
add more
rock.
to it.
Let's
Yeah,
rock.
so, and that's when I went to see the Day After Tomorrow in the theater just because I wanted to see a good comedy. And I remember when they showed the Arctic wolves at the zoo about to get out, I was like, "Are you no way are they going to do this?" And then it was about wolves chasing people in the end. I was like, "Okay, I'm not." There's Independence Day is like kind of a guilty pleasure for me. Like sometimes that movie, it's so dumb. I kind of like watching parts of it because it's just so dumb. But those guys that made Day After Tomorrow, right? Yeah. Godzilla and Independence Day are hacks. They don't know how to make movies. The Day After Tomorrow is the worst fucking movie, but it has great music. The music in The Day After Tomorrow is some of the best movie music ever, and we didn't realize it until we were doing Team America, because for some reason we just wanted really serious, over-the-top, bombastic music, and so we got all the Bruckheimer CDs, the soundtracks.
Christopher Quest says that's coming together dinner time at the Quest House. So I'll check back after dinner. Thanks, man. Of course.
The only thing that makes these movies even watchable is that the music is so
Yeah, what I like to do with streams like this, with my stream, or anyone else who has a stream like me, is I don't really listen or watch necessarily unless I'm trying to see how they do it or learn something. But what I do is I just play it from the beginning to the end, and I just drag it across really quick and just see what do they do in what amount of time. And if something intrigues me, I can kind of zoom in and look at what the detail of it was.
We just realized it was just too stupid. We couldn't do it. It's so dumb. What else is dumb in TV? Let's just talk about Dexter. I don't even know what's in that. I remember being at South Park, like, whatever it was, 3 years before this episode, and Matt coming up laughing to me, holding a variety in his hand, and saying, "Listen to this, listen to this." Yeah, that's right. A pitch has just been bought for a movie. It's called The Day After Tomorrow, and basically just read the synopsis. Like, sudden global warming attacks the Earth, and we're both just dying. We're in tears, and like, no way did somebody pay money for that. And then a year later, it came out. Yeah. Wow. Originally, Team America, we were gonna just we got the script for Day After Tomorrow, right? Yeah. And we were just gonna shoot it with puppets, and have it come out the same day. Yeah. And we were gonna call that 2 days before the Day After Tomorrow. Yeah. And we were gonna
2 days before the Day After Tomorrow. Oh my God, that's amazing.
That would have been great too. Just that movie with puppets. I just called the day after that. But we'll puppet. Well, that's enough about Day After Tomorrow. Let's talk about the next movie. That's not important right now, son. What's important is figuring out who's competent. So this episode, to me, is a good example of too much going on. I don't mind this. There's really funny stuff in this episode, but this was actually, we always do this at the beginning of the run too, and so this was the second in this run, and we always have kind of too many ideas, and as the season goes, we always realize, oh yeah, keep it simple, and then we can have time to do funny stuff. But like, this actually should have been 2 shows, because the idea of the girls having the little fortune-telling device and the boys wanting to get it and treating it like, that kind of movie could have sustained itself easily. And then there's the other idea of Butters having to pretend to be a girl for some reason, and then Butters being a girl and his parents thinking he's dead, and then digging up his body and all that could have been a whole another episode, but instead one. So we could kind of wait for both of them in one episode. Yeah, 2 for the price of 1. Yeah, and we do that, and then it comes to the end of the run, we have no ideas for episodes. We're like, God, I wish we would. So it's really, I don't know, it's hard for me to watch this. Because I really realize we're going to have another great episode. Because especially like the whole thing, I really love the thing with Stan, our Butter's father, which is all based on the and we weren't able to go anywhere with it, because by the time we had to service all these other stories, so by the time we got to Butters coming home and then thinking he's this monster and chained in the basement, then you could have just kept going, and then having to think they have to feed him and feeding him dead bodies and all this stuff. And instead, that just ended up being the very last scene. Yeah. And then everyone's like, what the fuck is that? And so it just lets burn one up there. Don't
Kent says, so when's the next tour? I need another sketch.
one good. Don't look at it. Yeah.
Great question, Kent.
No idea. Don't let your ideas be a year.
Before summer.
Yeah, that's not
And hopefully we'll hit Cali and come and see you again. I have no idea. I'm not in charge of any of it in terms of, you know, I'm just the hired help, so we'll see what happens. That'd be mighty cool, huh?
So this was really our sort of our gay marriage.
Let's see if I can just draw on the desk and if it'll stay on there, huh?
This was now we figured now that we had made Garrison a woman, and then we made him a homosexual hating woman. That we figured the next logical step was we should lead the charge against gay marriage because Slavin,
Yeah, Garrison kind of predates all those guys, like the well, he doesn't predate, but like the recent crop of people who are like evangelical preachers who are obviously fucking totally gay, that are the biggest gay haters in the world. That's totally Garrison. Yeah. He's been that for years. He totally Garrison. It's always very funny putting those kind of Garrison hates exactly what he is, and it's like been his channel the whole time. It's just like so. It's just fun to put all those arguments in his mouth because it's so obvious it comes from not a well thought out place, but a completely deep-seated self-hatred kind of place. Like, it's so funny to put all his like all his anti-gay stuff in.
I remember going. I don't know. I think it was season 5 or something was the shit episode. We talked so many times. But in that episode, we also had Garrison say fag, and it was the first time we'd ever said fag. And there was this big fight in comedy centers like, you can't say fag, you can't do it. Like, well, but he's making a point. He's a gay man and saying I can say fag, I'm gay. And so then it was like, okay, he can say it, you know, like. And one time we're like, okay, how about 2? And then so he said it twice in that episode, and it's gone from that to this episode where he's basically like screaming, "I'll get rid of you, you fudge packing faggots." And like he says faggot and faggot and everything about 80 times. It's pretty great. I didn't say that.
Bet, no excuse. You gotta come to my area again. Push the idea to him. I wanna see y'all again. Yeah,
And now we say faggot.
we'll try.
We say faggot.
We'll let him know, man. We got people down there. I think we're gonna try to hit smaller cities though, so it might not be in town. So get ready to drive maybe an hour or something like that.
I'll prove that gays can't be married. That makes perfect sense.
That's a big thing, and I guess apparently we went to England, and everyone said that over there, everyone's saying fag now, and nobody said fag in England, not because they just didn't use it the way we do, which is there's a difference for us, you know, growing up anyway. There was a difference between fag and a homosexual, because you knew homosexuals that were super cool, were your friends or whatever, and like, but then a fag, for at least to a kid, not the way Garrison's using it, but a fag is just like, well, you're a fag, and it's like you're not saying you're a homosexual. Dickhead. And so, I don't know. I think fag's too great of a word. I think that the gays should just give it up and just be gay and be homosexual, and that's all great. And let fag be a dickhead. There's plenty of straight people who are fucking fags. All right, let's move on. What the hell is he doing here? This ginger kid does sound really like. We knew we wanted to do Jason.
His eyes are a little bit small, huh? I should probably get his eyes to be a little bigger.
We were in England doing press for the show, and we noticed a billboard. It said something like "Only you can stop ginger" or something. Only you can prevent ginger, and it had like this little ginger girl on it smiling. And we're just like, dude, that's so cool. So horrible. And it really is. There really is some truth to this. I mean, I am sort of ginger-phobic in a way, I guess. I definitely have nothing against them.
Be willing to drive up to 4 hours if I have to. In that area. Okay. I'm gonna aim for 4 to get within 4 hours of where were you? San Diego or No, you were Redlands. Yeah, so I'll try to get him to go somewhere within 4 hours of Redlands for you. No guarantees, but I could try.
Because I was dating someone before, and having a really great time, and it seemed like really pretty good. And then I met her mom, and she was ginger. And I knew deep down it was sort of the beginning of the end right there. It was okay, how do I get out of this?
Hey, I gotta put green glue on him, right?
We can have fun with this. I'm not having a kid that has a 1/10 of a chance to be ginger. Well, then I do. No, leave it somewhere. You have to bail on that. We just have to forget it somewhere. Now, why is Kyle's a daywalker because he's ginger, but he can go out in the sun? Right. We had a tough time with this episode because we wanted to be ginger episode, but then we inserted Kyle. Yeah, Kyle had red hair, even though. But then we said there's a difference between like having red hair and then really being ginger, like light skin. Right. So that's why the daywalker. We had to kind of make that distinction though because of Kyle, because even though he wasn't like you don't see his hair a ton, you had seen it. He did have red hair. So he's the daywalker because he can't go out. So I just don't. I can't believe even when people are like, what do you mean? I think little red hair is so cute. I'm like, so you freaked out by him too. I know. And England, that little girl has red hair right there.
Quick little bit. Just have something fun over there. I'm gonna take a little break on this, and then I'll be right back. Or no, well, maybe I'll draw a little bit off camera, so we'll see. And I'll give you a zoom in kind of what I've got going on here. So just kind of redid his shoes. I'm gonna redo his whole body, but just his legs and his boots really right now is what's done. So kind of got the outline for where his where the rest of his suit is gonna go. He's gonna look really good, and then we're gonna do Gwen down here. So all right, see you guys later.